Alright, so today has been a crazy day as it is because there was this big fire today near where I live, and there's all this, we've been exposed to all this, like, gas, this poisonous gas, so pretty much our entire town is covered in this shit, so we can't really go outside, even though I already was outside, so I'm probably infected with some sort of disease or something. So I can't leave the house, so I decided we're just gonna do another movie review. We're all itching to get more of those. Oh shit, I gotta close the window. We don't want any of that toxic gas getting into my room. Hey guys, welcome to another movie review. I thought it was time that I start doing these, like actually start doing these. Funny story, me and my friend went to the cinemas a few weeks ago. We had 2 free tickets, so we went to go watch Death Wish, starring Bruce Willis. Wasn't too special, it was alright. So then after the movie was over, we rushed to the bathrooms and said, you know what, we're gonna go and watch another movie. We'll just sneak into the theater, right? So there was one stall open, I went into that stall, and my friend was on the outside of the other stall. What we did is we switched our clothes, and people kept coming in, so they kept seeing my friend like being bare-chested, so that was kind of weird, but moving on. So we did that, we changed our clothes, we went to go watch Pacific Rim because there wasn't anything else on. I mean Pacific Rim 2, Uprising, not Pacific Rim. Pacific Rim came out like 4 years ago. And so yeah, we were expecting to have a really good time. We were like, oh my god, we snuck into a theater, we're about to watch another movie. We were so excited to watch this movie, and it was easily the worst thing I've seen all year so far. Like, holy shit. I like the original Pacific Rim. Yeah, you get your enjoyment out of it. I mean, it's robots punching each other. Who doesn't love that? It's a fine, enjoyable experience. It's nothing special or anything. It's definitely not Guillermo del Toro's best movie, but if you like watching robots punch each other for 2 hours, then you're gonna enjoy this movie a lot. So after seeing the success of the first outing, Universal was like, okay, we need to make a sequel, stat. Guillermo del Toro was not attached to it, I'm guessing, because he decided, yeah, this is stupid, I don't think this movie requires a sequel, so I don't want to direct it. So they get this untalented hack who has only directed TV shows to make his first budget movie. Guys, I was just editing this video, and you can't find, if you enter Pacific Rim Uprising director, you cannot find any pictures of the director anywhere. And it turned out awful. I can already see after Pacific Rim came out, like, the big boss behind Universal was sitting there like, that made quite a bit of money. We need to make another sequel. So we were excited. We were thinking, yeah, we're gonna watch robots punch each other for 2 hours and it's gonna be great. But during the intermission of the cinema, we were both like, I don't think I can stand another hour of this. Let's just leave. So we left. And we only saw the first half. But I decided, hey, maybe the second half is better. And it didn't get better. It actually got a whole lot worse. So let's get into it. So the movie starts and John Boyega is introduced, and I'll give you this, John Boyega, you were the most likable part out of this movie. That's all the props I have to this movie, literally. John Boyega was alright, and that's about it. So John Boyega gets introduced and he meets this girl who's built a robot. But so basically they take this robot and they run away from a bigger robot, and the bigger robot stops them and is like, we want you to be part of our academy or some shit. And so they go to this like academy or something, and they start to, I've seen the movie twice and I don't even know what the fuck this movie is about. But yeah, and then they get thrust into this adventure with the what? The Kaiju? Is that what they're called? I'm sorry, I really hate movies that have these like weird, stupid names, if you know what I mean. Like, a lot of dumb names, I just don't like that. But some other people are okay with it. I personally just think it's stupid. And so the first half pretty much is just no robot fighting at all. I'll be generous and say there's 5 minutes of robot fighting in the first half. So pretty much all of the first half is just nonsense. And it's like, we can use kaiju blood to make resources or something. I don't even know, honestly. And Charlie Day like does some really weird shit in this movie. I don't really want to get into it, but basically it involves a brain, and it is the most stupid thing I've seen, maybe ever. In the second half, it's pretty much just robot action. And whenever there is robot action in the first and second half, it's boring as fuck, because pretty much all you're watching is robots and monsters getting thrown through buildings for like 2 hours, and it's boring as hell. It gets really unsatisfying after a while. It's getting to a level where it's becoming like the new Transformers, just a bunch of nonsense. The acting is all meh. I have nothing to say about the acting, honestly. John Boyega, he's alright. He's likable, that's for sure. But he's still like super obnoxious with his oh my god, the comedy, that's a whole nother thing. This movie, they choose to have like Marvel-like comedy, and it's not even funny. It's like unbearably cringy as hell. I don't know why they decided to do that. But probably like the worst part of this whole movie is the fact that it panders so hard to China that it's obnoxious. And then one of the Asian women dies in a helicopter explosion, and you're supposed to cry. I was literally thinking, so which one was this? Because all these Asian women look exactly the same. Like, I'm really honestly not trying to sound racist, but it's kind of hard when everyone just looks the same. I can't really say this without sounding racist, so I better just stop. But we're supposed to feel something for when this woman dies in this helicopter explosion, but we don't, because there are 2 scenes beforehand including her, one of which she is a hologram, so we really don't give a shit. There's so much more I could talk about in this movie, why it's so bad, but I honestly don't think it's worth it, because the amount of time it's going to take me to talk about this is more time than they invested in the script and the plot and the everything. I give this movie a 2 out of 10. Literally only because of John Boyega. John Boyega was alright. Not good, he was alright. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you guys are wondering where my Justice League review is, it's coming. I just want this review to be perfect, so it's gonna take a little while till it's out. But it should be out really soon. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next movie review.